guys, and my name is Decker Heggie, and welcome to Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. This is a new combat sport where we bring you two men that fight to the finish with only one man left standing. I hope you enjoy these fights and the content.
Tick tock tick. I was just sitting listening there. Tick tock tick. Good evening. The postman is on night shift, and yes, guys, you're probably shocked. I'm on 10 minutes early. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh, come on. When am I ever early? I'm normally delaying them because I'm always busy, but I got called in on a night shift, so special. It's recorded delivery tonight, recorded. And just a little tip, guys, especially the ladies out there: if you are looking for a maintenance man or the joining man, what I know about maintenance, you could put on a postage stamp. That's why they call me the postman, because I deliver. Maintenance man, no. So if you want a maintenance man, I'm not the man. Thought I'd get that in there tonight. But yeah, loving the vibes, guys. Bruce Wayne, welcome in the house, man. That's a new name. Smithy Smith, how you doing, bro? Guys, I just want to ask, I was talking to my mate before, and I said to him, positive vibes. I said, mate, why do people just want to come on and watch me chat absolute tripe? Like, seriously, I don't get it. People tune in. We usually get 300-400 people tuning in, and I'm like, why? Like, why? I'm sitting here in the vest, big old beard, cap, sniffling up half the time, people thinking I'm on the old Peruvian flake, when actually I've got sinus problems. Nothing to do with yayo, okay? Nothing to do with the old white devil's powder, okay? I just have sniffles now and again. And I know it's very unattractive, but I feel unattractive at the moment, so I don't care. But I've come on tonight because I have seen it. Well, you've probably seen the bottom of the screen. You can read it. Go on, take your time reading that writing. See, a lot of people say, listen, guys, Decker's a con man. Decker's a ripping people off. How? How? I don't get it. Ripping how? Please tell me. I can't hear you. How am I ripping people off? Ah, the troll's gone silent now. Wonder why. Well, I'm going to let you know why. How are we doing, Chrissy? Evening. Wait till I get the old... whoever wants to buy this snot sock, I've just got it in here especially for blowing my nose, because it is very, very uncouth and presumptuous when I sniffle on camera, as people have pointed out about 20 million times. Decker, get that snot, will you? Well, I am. There we go. I hope that pleases everybody. Okay, now, I haven't got a clue why he's like watching me, but you know what? If the joke's on me, the joke's on me. How are we doing, Darby? Pablo, Zaki? Listen, I want all my members to understand something. Don't think I'm leaving YouTube, because I'm not. That's why I'm on here talking to you guys. I mean, we get a good little audience now watching. We get regular people. Sally Edwards, you remember? You remember, Sally? I thought you would remember already. Anyways, maybe I don't know what happened. But yeah, I want to explain a few things tonight about what's happening with the fight. I want to put some proof up on the screen, what's been happening, explain a few things. And you know what? And guess what? Guess what? I've only got my feet under the table with the man that owns FFM. Aye, owns the website. You know, a little bit like YouTube, where I can post my content. And guess what? Nobody can take it down, because the landlord is going to be collecting his goddamn rent for 4 years, man. He's 4 years indebted to me. The landlord needs to be collecting, and I will be. I'm going to tell you how. But first, yes, we've got our feet under the table with FFM. Fans follow me. You've probably seen on the screen, guys. It's a new platform, a little bit like YouTube, right? But we're Polly with the man that runs it. So you know what that means. I can say and do what I want and get away with it, okay? So what's going to happen is fans follow me, right? And they're sponsoring us as well. So I'm kind of fitting this in, killing a bird with one stone, two birds, okay? That kind of crack. Now what it is it's a new platform. And we're going to use, what you do is click in the description and you'll see BK Street Fight Brawl, right? You can subscribe to us for free. No money. People were saying, Decker, $9.99. No, man. For free, like YouTube. It's like YouTube. You can subscribe for free. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why we've went to that platform with Bareknuckle Street Fight and Brawls. So I'm going to show you on the screen. I'm going to go into depth and detail with you because I'm not conning no one. As I say, I deliver, and I'll deliver the truth. I'm not going to sit here bullying you all. Like I said, it's about being genuine and getting trust of the people that are watching and spending the money becoming members and being loyal and genuine. So I've got to be that back, okay? Let me get a sip of water. Like a little positive, what you think of the cup mug, guys? Good or what? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it in the I Sally lost an upgrade. You know what happens? Sometimes people do. Sometimes people, it goes, I don't know why it happens, but a few people have told me that it just switches off. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue, because normally it should be like reconcurrent, but you can cancel it at any time. Now, what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to stick it in here now. Is it in the... No, I never put it in the description box, did I? I think I'm rock hard now because I'm part of the FFM club. Right there. Sorry for being rude, guys. Yeah, Kevin, I'm going to explain it. I just need a little bit of time to do this. I'm going to explain exactly why I've gone on there, because I'm going to show people what's been going on lately. Okay, so if you go in my description box, you will see this here. Right, I'm going to post it on the because I've got two phones here because I'm rock hard. Right, I'm going to post it on the live for you. All right. I'm rock hard. Right, I'm going to post it. I'm hearing myself, and it is genuine, guys. It's not bull. All these people saying it's bull. Right there. Let's have a look. Right, there we go. Right, see if it comes up. Right, the link will come up now. Let's have a look. Is it run up? Come up? Come on. Right there. That's it, guys. See that link there? Let's have a look. Star comment on it. Let's see that link. Click that link there. Bareknuckle Street Fight and Brawl. It'll take. Just subscribe for free, like YouTube. Subscribe for free. Okay. Right. The workman's foreman grafter. All grafter. Hope the coppers aren't watching. But anyways, guys, right, the crack is we have joined Fans Follow Me, which is a creator platform like me, podcaster, ranging fights, anything on there. You can get on there, get it, and you'll obviously, it's like YouTube. YouTube takes 30% of your earnings. Fact, Google it. So does FFM. But with FFM, because I know the owner and I'm up my feet under the table with him, you know what I mean, Kushti Bari, I'm allowed to post what I want. And it doesn't get taken down. So, hey, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. But what's happened, guys, I'm going to get serious now because enough of the joking about. Right now, what I'll do, guys, I'll just put on the screen a couple of things, okay? Let's have a look. Right. So over the last few days, you know, since we've been putting this fight trailer and the Bareknuckle Street Balls fights up, we got that. Now, what you see on the screen, guys, is a privacy complaint. So what they're doing is the trolls are pretending to be someone at that fight, And on YouTube, because their guidelines are absolutely disgraceful, they send it in to me. Okay? So they send it in to me. And then we get another one. That was on the trailer. And then we get another one on the fight. Privacy complaints. Okay? Which I don't get. Like there's loads of bare knuckle fights on YouTube. All my fights are on YouTube and have never been taken down. Okay? Mine is still up. But what's happening is, because the privacy complaints are going in, anyone that knows about YouTube will get what I'm saying. Because the privacy complaints are going in, they're being age restricted to 18 plus. So sometimes people are clicking on it and can't get on it, and it's asking for details, and people are thinking, oh, Decker's conning people there. No, you've got to be 18 to watch it. And also, with the complaints of privacy, the $sign turns yellow, meaning limited to no ads. That means you will earn hardly anything from the content. So I'm posting a fight up and it goes yellow and it gets 200,000 views. What? Make 20 quid? Crazy. I'll show you in a minute why. So that is why we have decided to pick up the fighting. Not this. That this is here is for promotional purposes and talking to you guys and have a bit of crack. You know what I mean? That's why we packed our bags and took bare knuckle street fighting brawls to that there, going across the screen. And you just type in, what it is, guys, we're actually going to make an instruction video to explain how you get there. Because when you go on the website, you can actually download the app. And I've got the app on my phone. And no, it isn't OnlyFans, guys. Don't get it twisted and start getting IDs in your head that I'm on the OnlyFans. Not a chance. But it's actually like there. If you see FFM on the bottom bit, it's got an app, but you go on the website to download the app. Kushti, all right. And what it is, you go to Explore and type in what's on the screen, BK Street Fighting Brawls, and my profile will come up, and you just subscribe for free, or click in the description box or in that link I just posted in the comments and go and subscribe for free. So what's happened is, because the trolls have constantly targeted the videos, they've obviously done it loads of times to finally get a privacy complaint in, all right, but they've done it, they've sat all day bored, and for every time, you're not joking, right, we got them privacy complaints about 2 hours after the videos went up. I'm like, they must have hammered that YouTube to get that, right? But anyways, so what I'm trying to explain to people is, through YouTube revenue, okay, through the little revenue we get, we have been paying the fighters 150, 200, 250, maybe 300, because we're just starting off. Right? We're not like paying £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 a fight, because 1, we're not Matchroom, 2, we're not Heady Earn, and 3, we're bare knuckle street fighting brawls. We're not professionals, okay? But I'm all for lads being paid for putting their life on the line and for fighting, because listen, I'm a fighter, I come from that background, and I think a lot of fighters get mugged off. That is why I always believe pay the fighters when they turn up. None of this, 2 weeks time or at the end of the fight. No, pay them when they turn up and let them get on with it. Okay, let them have a fisticuff, shake hands after it, best of pals. So what I was doing was, with revenue was coming through YouTube. And every time, I mean, these fights would have potential to get great revenue. But because the trolls keep privacy complaining them, and then they go yellow, unlimited ads to no ads, they're not making revenue. So that means we can't pay the fighters. That means I've been dipping in my own pocket, investing in this project, to then not even break even, because they're ruining the ads and they're ruining the whole revenue thing and the algorithm, and they're messing about with the channel and putting all these complaints in. And I'm going to show you. I want to show you and direct you completely, because I'm not lying, man. Telling the truth. Now, if you look at this, right, one of our, it was our trailer of fight. One of them had 15,000 views, right? There we go. Look at that. Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. That was a fight 1 and 2, right? Age restricted, limited, right? On yellow, meaning you're not really gaining much revenue. So, I think this is the one, isn't it? This is the actual revenue from that video. It's had what? What's it saying there? 15,000 views. What's that? £1.76. Yeah? So that's what I'm trying to get in your head. That's what I'm trying to get in your head. They keep attacking the videos. So when you attack them, we can't pay the fighters. When we can't pay the fighters, we haven't got no bare knuckle backyard street fighting bollocks, man. We haven't got anything. Okay? So, also, let's have a look. I took my time to do this. Right. Here's another one. That is a trailer. That has had 15,000 views. It's limited. And to 1800. Listen, I've had many YouTube fights. All my fights are on YouTube, and they are not age restricted, okay? It's because all these privacy complaints keep going in. And look at the revenue on this of 15,000 views. Let's go and pay the fighters 44 pence. 0.44 estimated revenue. Of 15,000 views. Are you kidding me? Yeah, John. Yeah, John. If I give you 44 pence, mate, are you going to jump in and have a fight, mate? Always. Come on. Know what I mean? So what I'm trying, thank you, Name the Culprit. I'm in a lovely mood tonight, you know. Normally, Sir Richard, because listen, you got to remember, I did have a podcast. I had 33,000 subs, and I know the algorithm and I know the revenue. So that there, 15,000 there, with what it is, right? It's not the views that get you the money. It is the time retention, watch time. So just say I do a 20-minute video, right? Get that off the screen. Just say I do a 20-minute video, right? And about 1,000 people watch the whole video. That is where it's made. Through watch time retention. Not click it, because, listen, you could click this video and that's a view. It's easy. It's not, oh, because someone's got 50,000 views, it means they're going to make loads of money. No. Sometimes I've made more money on a video with less views than I have with more views because I've watched the whole video. Watch time retention. Simples, okay? So what's happening is, it doesn't matter how long people watch the videos for, because they're constantly fraudulently privacy complaining against us, they're stopping the revenue of the video. Meaning every time we post a fight, they're just targeting us. What is the point? I was going to give up. I was the other day. I said, what's the point in doing it? And then we had a crack with our old pal, FFM. And he said, listen, Decker, here's your platform. Put your fights on here and charge everybody £1 or 99 pence. And then people were saying, but Decker's a con man. Decker rips people off. 99 pence pound for the fight. It's not worth it, man. Okay, then. You come and take my place now. You go and travel down the country on an empty tank. You go and pay the fighters with fresh air. You can't run a Ferrari on an empty tank, man. You need funds and revenue and sponsorships to make a business successful. But because Decker Heggie is charging 99 pence for a fight, I'm a con man. Can't win, can you? So what I'm saying is the reason why my new website, it's set up now. It's there for you to go and subscribe free. You are not forced to buy a fight. I am not saying to you now, you better go and buy my fight. No. Is my chat going off? Am I okay, guys? What I'm saying is, you can go and subscribe for free. And if you choose to want to pay 99 pence or £1, that's up to you. So what I'm saying is, for every £1 you spend, YouTube or FFM would get 30%. Okay? So they are with us as well. That's why I'm being honest with you guys. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not bullying you. Go and Google it, man. YouTube tech, 30% of all revenue, okay? So, but with this one, with FFM, we can post what we want and not get took down. So I'm going to put my fights on there, charge people £1 to watch them, and if 600 people watch it, there's £600. Take the 30% off, the rest's ours. And what do we do with that? There we go, fighter. There we go, fighter. Put the fuel in the tank and let's go and film some more fights. Have I explained it properly now? Or do I need to explain any more? I mean, come on, guys. Come on. I mean, come on. I know people aren't going to agree with me. I know. It actually keeps me calm, doesn't it? Chilled out when I just suckle on it. But sorry, I can't see. Nah, she's not blocked Magic Man at all. She commented before because she became a member, mate. Now, the good thing is, guys, and I'm going to tell you all, which is the truth, people can't rip it off because it's a website and it won't allow you. So you can't rip it off to post it on your channel. What you can do is you can screen record the fights. But who wants to watch a damn screen recording? If you want to do that, you can watch it for free then, but it'll just get copyright striked. Because anybody, and I'm warning you all now, anybody, you know when it comes up on the screen, it's copyright material. Because we've spent our own money making that material, and we are not going to allow you clowns on YouTube just to screen record it, post it on your channel for you to earn and benefit from it, when all you do is give the landlord shit. You know what I mean? Come on. See, you trolls are so stupid. And I'm gonna, because listen, I don't care anymore now. They can do what they want to my channel. I don't care. Because you know what? The thing is, if you didn't strike me or private or do all these stupid things to me, you'd actually make money on your channels. Because you get rid of me, you've no more content. Like, you've no more content. You get rid of me off YouTube, what are you going to talk about? Because your algorithm will stop. One time off YouTube, your algorithm goes down, boom, 100, 300, 400 views. When I'm on YouTube and it's my algorithm's booming, so is yours, because you're mentioning my name, you're hashtagging me, and you're talking about me. If you know anything about YouTube, use your brain. But what you have done is, you're trying to force me off YouTube. I don't know why. It's stupid, because yous will loss out in the end. I'll gain. I'll collect my rent. Yous won't. But I know what yous will do, though. Yous will be so intrigued. Oh, should we just pay this £1 to watch the fight? Listen, I know you trolls are going to pay the landlord. I know you are. And you can sit here all you want and say, I'm never going to buy the fight. I'm telling you now, if a barnstormer gets put on that channel and no one, and so a few people start talking about it, you're going to be right onto it. Yeah, Decker, yeah, landlord. Here's your pound rent, 4 years of abuse. Here's a compensation right in the pot. Yeah? So I don't care. I do not care. The thing is, they can't rip it off the website. All they can do, and they can screen record it. But have you seen screen recordings on the crap? Like, come on. The thing is, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not going to like sit on here and lie. You don't need to buy the fights at all. Just wait for someone to screen record it and put it up. But that person will get striked. Because guess what? I'll get a notification on my YT studio that our content's being used. So all the trolls, all the haters that are watching now, okay, I'm going to explain something to you. I'm so far advanced on YouTube than you clowns. And when you go to your YT studio, you know, your YouTube studio, you know, when you click on copyright and it tells you all the channels that are using your content. So, here's another little clip for your trolls. If you use up to 30 seconds of my material, just 30 seconds, you won't get a strike because it's fair use. You can use fair use under the YouTube guidelines as long as it's 30 seconds long. But any more, and you're coming down. Who's collecting his fucking rent? Thank you, young Sinatra. I think I deserved that $1.99, 30% to YouTube, isn't it? See, the thing is, guys, everyone's had this thing about me. Fair use is not limited use, bro. I'm going to explain why I'll swallow, mate. I'm so far advanced with the YouTube rules, mate. Is when someone is monetized and spending their own money to invest in their projects, for someone else to come along off YouTube and use that for free when they haven't spent a penny on it and think they can just put it up on their channel, you think that's fair use? I don't think so, pal. You need to read the rules, mate. But one thing I will say is anybody, and I mean anybody, uses our content, right? I'm telling you, you'll get a copyright strike. Unless, and I'm genuine on this, you email me and ask, listen, Decker, do you mind if I put that on my channel? You know what I'll say? Not a problem, pal. Because listen, I'm not going to be uploading fights on YouTube, so I'm not bothered. If people want to use the content, just ask me. But when you're just jumping on it and just taking it and posting it, like I'm like, that's just a bad move. Bang, you're off. You know what I mean? But genuine hand on heart, if you says to me, Decker, can I use that? Not a problem, pal. At least you've had the decency to email me or message me and say, can I use a little bit of content? You know what I mean? Like, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. See if all these people on YouTube stuck together instead of fighting and spitting the dummies out with each other and arguing over stuff. YouTube would be a whole better world, man. YouTube would be a whole better world without all these little big babies on YouTube arguing over material. Got to remember, I had my podcast taken away from me. 33,000 subscribers, and that was in the first 10 months. It's been a year now. I'd have probably won 70,000 by now. The content we were putting out was top notch. Ghost hunts, knife crime documentary, all got stripped. Do you know how much we spent? £1,800 on making that knife crime documentary just to get wiped off. For what? You know what someone done? They ripped off the knife crime, or the claimed ownership of the knife crime documentary, and struck our channel. All the videos to do with the knife crime got struck. Bang, channel froze. That's it, and it's still there now, but it's not. It's sitting static. There's no posts on it because I can't, because it's still under review after 10 months. So that is why I've decided, guys, that I'm going to take the fights to FFM. You can subscribe to us. You'll get free content because you're the subscriber. But if you want to watch the fights, you pay £1. But users saying, well, okay, where does that £1 go? Right, just say 1,000 people buy the fight. 30% of that £1,000 goes to FFM. That leaves us with our lot. Where does that go? Well, that goes towards travel expenses, to the fighters, how many fights we have in the day. Listen, I'll be honest, we've been paying fighters 200-300 quid, right? 2 fighters, that's 600 quid. Because listen, people say to me, oh, I'll fight for free. I would not allow anybody to fight for free because it's a mugs game. Know your worth. Know your worth, guys. See if any promoter asks you to fight for free and tries to mug you off. Don't. I tell the fighters, no, man, shut up, get that envelope in your hand and take it. I says, I would not expect you. I wouldn't fight for free because I have twice. I don't know why, because I got bust up a little bit in the first one, like badly. For what? For what? And then I kick butt in the second one, but for what? It's ego. But now I would not allow fighters to fight for free, especially when they've got families and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You know what? The thing is, if you see how genuine we are, right? And like you're saying, John, 200 quid, wow. Well, yeah, to a channel with 13,000 subscribers that is trying to get off the ground to start something unique and different to everybody else. And yes, I've taken everybody's advice on the old safety rules and I'm putting them in place for the next time. So there will be a little ring, okay, for the safety of the fighters, okay? And I'm doing that, and I can promise you that. So all safety, the safety hazards, it's all been cleaned up, everything's getting done. It will not be on concrete. It will not be in that environment where it's dangerous. It will be in a ring. I've set it up, but you have to wait and see what it is. But I've took all that advice on board, man. But the thing is, why are people trying to stop something that is actually maybe going to do well in the future? Listen, we're taking baby steps. It's only the start. I'm not saying Rome was not built in a day, but it didn't collapse in a week either, man. So what we're doing is I'm confident of this project. I'm very confident in it. And even though, and you know what I thought to myself the other day? You know when we got the second privacy complaint on the fights, and I'm like, and I'm not going to tell you what we've forked out, but when you look what we've paid over 4 fights and the petrol money, and obviously we do, you got to remember, guys, I'm telling you, we pay the fighters and we pay their travel. We do. And that's hand on heart, God's honest truth. The fighters will tell you, man, we pay their wage to fight and we pay the travel. Okay? Because, you know, it's genuine. We're genuine. We've got the trust of some of the fighters because they know we're genuine. When they turn up, they know they're getting a wage and they're getting the travel covered. And I just think that's decent. You know what I mean? I think it is decent. But I don't know why people are trying. I don't know why you have tried to stop this on here for all these decent people to watch. Because I says to you guys, I said, I do not want to go to another platform when I can post it on here and get the views on here, get the revenue on here, and we're good, and we would have been sorted. But no, they've attacked the channel. You know, they've attacked. No one's annoying me, man. I haven't even looked at the comments, to be honest with you. I'm on a little bit of a, not a motivational talk, but I'm on a bit of a chat. But yeah, I don't know why they've tried to stop us. So we've went to FFM, and you'll see it in the bottom. We're going across the screen. Just go and type in. The description is in the top of this. Just click on BK Street Fighting Brawls. Click on it. Subscribe for free. And once you've subscribed, you'll actually see we can post on there. You can see our posts when you're a subscriber. You don't need to pay to you. So it's like this YouTube. Just subscribe and support us, man. You don't have to pay for the fights. Just wait for someone to screen record it and put it up. And then they'll go, boom. You know, you can. Listen, I'm sitting here being totally genuine with you. If you don't want to buy the fight for £1, right, and you want to support the trolls on YouTube and not let people genuine get on with their life to try and succeed and make something of it, but not just that. You've got to remember, some of these lads, and they're probably watching, they're getting took off the street, man, and they're getting put into, listen, they're getting looked after. Yeah, they're getting bust and bloodied up, but they get looked after. They get a bit of a name, you know, they're getting a bit of exposure on social media, right? And the buzzing, it's good. It's a nice little buzz. I used to like it myself, man, when I used to have a fight and win, and then come home and like on YouTube and social media, everyone's talking about it. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling to know you've done something good. And these clowns on YouTube take that away from people, man. I don't get it. You got to remember, guys, it's coming from I'm a fighter. It's not like I'm not just one of these promoters that's just stepped into the dark waters and doesn't know what he's doing. Of course, I know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to succeed. I have got a job, Darren Jones, mate. I am the postman. And I'll tell you what, Paul, you'll be buying the fights. I can guarantee it, mate. You can sit there and slag all you want off, but I'll be collecting your rent as well, pal. And you want to know something, guys? See for the loyals, see for the ones that stand by me, and the ones that are there. Because I knew you all are. I know the one. I mean, I've got Jungle, he's massive. He's one of them on here. He's not a member, but he's a spot-on person. And he's on here all the time. And we used to disagree, but we get on. And you know, I know all the loyals, man. And see when this venture and project is doing really good, they're the people that I'll get looked after. They're the people that we'll put first. Not these little jealous haters on YouTube that just want to attack everybody for trying to do something positive in life. You know what I mean? So yeah, 445 on. Thank you very much. I don't know why you like watching us. Do I own a t-shirt? I do, mate. I've got about 20 million vests. But I've actually had t-shirts on the past couple of days, mate. But I'm nearly going to bed. And well, Postman Pat has a black and white cat. Postman Becca has a little doggy on the bed. Postman Pet. Postman. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to buy a postman's hat. I'm telling you, the postman and the landlord in one. I deliver and I collect. To be honest with you, bro, I'm not Kev Consulate. We have got, I think, positive vibes because he's the editor. He can delete them, like, but listen, let them see all these little name calls, right? Doesn't bother me, man. Like, the thing is, a lot of people watch this and they pay far too much attention to the live comments. Don't, man. Knock it off. If you just want to listen to crack and have a bit of banter, knock the live comments off. No one forces you to sit and watch them live comments, man. You can knock them off. Just don't even look at them. Just listen to the crack. Doesn't bother me. Seems to bother people more than it bothers me. It doesn't even bother me, man. But, well, I don't really care, mate. I'm just acknowledging you because, you know, it's a little bit of good banter, isn't it? Call me what you want, bro. Like, call me what you want. I do not give a damn. I don't. I'm on nights, man. And I'll be collecting your rent, brother. I'm going to love it. You know, you 12 there. I'm telling you now, man. I'm going to love it. Because I know you'll be itching. You'll be sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Oh, should I buy it or not? I don't know. Should I buy it or not? I've been told it's a good fight. Should I buy it or not? Ah, go on then. Boom. I'm collecting your rent. Telling you. Listen, you might say you won't. But I'll guarantee you now, within 6 months, I'll have collected all of them I'm owed in. All the compensation for all the stuff you've done to me in 4 years. Telling you. See, you thought you could stop me, didn't you? You thought, oh, you know, let's get him off you. Let's stop the fight on YouTube. Backup plan. Plan B. Boom. Never go into something without a plan B. It's a big mistake. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, man. What you need is to make a plan B and a plan C. I don't know, is positive vibes on tonight? It doesn't bother me, the name calling, man. To be honest, some of the comments are cracking me up. I haven't even looked at half them because I'm too busy focused on what I'm saying. Old Postman's got his medication for the night as well. And no, it isn't diazepam, it's amitriptyline. 50 milligrams. Says to the doctor, said, you couldn't swap my medication, could you? I said, I'm just a bit fed up with the old diazepam. You know, when you get immune to it too much and your immune levels and you don't want to get addicted to it. So I know when I'm immune to it, it's not affecting me. Swap, boom. 50 milligrams amitriptyline, bang, relaxed, good sleep. Well, thank you, Jan. There used to be one for 10 years, mate. 10 years I was. I was on the old Devil's Dust for 10 years. You do? Come on, John. Bloody hell. Fake mental health. Okay. I fake it. I'm not really, but I'm a bit tapped in the head, but I wouldn't blame it on mental health. Just blame it on being tapped in the head. Yeah, like I say, guys, man, it's, so I hope this video kind of explains to people why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not here to tell people you have to buy, because you don't. Just wait till some divvy screen records it, because now this is what I like. Even though people will screen record it, do you know who they'll be? They'll be the haters. They'll be the trolls. Guarantee it. And you know what that means? I've got you. I've reeled you in, man. I've collected my rent, haven't I? Listen to me carefully. Trolls, haters. You will click on that button and pay for that fight. I guarantee it. Do you know why? Because you'll want to screen record it. So that means still I've won, because you've paid me. You call me all these names, but you're still going to buy that fight. Trust me, I know you will. And then it'll be on your channel the next day, and boom, strike, boom, off. Because I'll get a notification. Remember, go to your YT studio, click on copyright, and it'll tell you all the channels that are pinching your content. And if it comes up 30% of your content being used, you can't copyright strike them, because it's fair use. But if it's more than that, down. So, if you want to use 30% of the fight, you can. Because I can't do nothing then, because it's fair use. So I'm telling you now, I'm giving you tips what to do. You know what I mean? I'm giving you tips, man. I don't know where you've been, Bluetooth Factor, darling, but I've been explaining this whole thing for the last, 43 minutes. I've probably battered your heads in. I've battered my own head in, man. Ray Pennybody. Do you know what, mate? Absolutely loved the old Peruvian, didn't I? I used to love the Peruvian flake, you know. No, the one where you used to get like a razor blade and just chop it off into little flakes. Best to tackle. Nowadays, I probably wouldn't, probably all mixed with rat poison and everything in it. So nah, I wouldn't touch it now, like. Wouldn't. Back in the early days, I used to love it, man. Used to love it. 100% Eddie the do, mate, to relax your muscles and your body and get a nice little feel-good factor. I mean, I don't know if I know you might find this weird here, right? I love serial killer documentaries. Does that make me a weirdo? And I watch them. I love them every single night. And guess what? I've got this crazy thing at the moment going on. I fall asleep, with the not the grafter phone. I fall asleep with this phone here that I'm on. And I fall asleep to true crime, but it's this certain man speaks. I don't know his name, but he talks. Born to Kill? It's called. Go on YouTube and watch Born to Kill. And when he talks and narrates it, sends me to sleep, man. So I'm falling asleep to Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy. You've got to be crackers, haven't you? Thought that was funny. I am. That's how I'm falling asleep, man. I watched Fred West last night. I fell off to sleep to it. I mean, what man falls asleep to Myra Hindley, and you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But I'm intrigued by all that stuff. Always have been. There was, mate. But John, can you just shut up or you're getting blocked, man? Can you not just say something productive, mate? I mean, we haven't even blocked you. We've actually left you on here all night. And, like, you're just proper going in for it, aren't you? Lies. Okay. Right, I get your point. Relax, mate. Chill. I'm a liar. That's what you think. Okay. I get it. Do you know what? Oh, thank you, John. What a lovely compliment, sir. You know what it is? Honestly, I've rabbited on for 46 minutes and I haven't even spoken about my other sponsor yet. And guess what? Guess what? For these haters, another sponsor's coming on board. Did you hear that? Another sponsor's coming on board. What are you going to do? You're going to message him. You're going to try and harass him and tell him not to sponsor us. You honestly think the sponsors give a damn? Decker Heggie brings numbers. Decker Heggie brings views. That means their companies get exposure. Maybe a little bit of bad now and then, a little few messages here and there. But are they bothered, really? Like, come on. You know what it is, though, right? And I'll tell you why I'm going on about this, like this, guys. 4 years. 4 years. They've nearly stopped everything. Well, I have. They've took away a lot of my acting work. They've took away a lot of sponsors. They've took away my podcast. And they tried to stop the Bareknuckle street fighting brawls. 4 years, man. And I swear that on my family, 4 years they've harassed and tortured us. And guess what? I'm strong enough to put up with it. And I've had a plan B and C. And I thought, you know what I thought to myself? I thought, I'm not letting them win this battle. You maybe won the war. Well, you maybe won the battle, but you never won the war. And I thought, there's no way. And I'm telling you, a couple of nights ago, I was like, should I give this up? I thought, why? Like, what? Should I just, why am I doing this? Why am I? Because I'm telling you now, we're on the road all week, different days, getting fights, getting content. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, we're going out spending money doing this. I'm like, but what we're gaining from it? We're getting like privacy complaints and everything. And what's the point? Because the next fight that goes up, that'll happen again. And then I just thought, yeah, it clicked in my head. Clicked in my head. Let's go to another site. But it's nice, you know, when you get on with the site owner and you got your feet under the table. So you can report our fights all you want. Because you will not get them took down. And that's a guarantee. I'm alright, Evan, man. Rufus, are you still doing drugs, Derek? No, mate, I'm not. I'm in a positive mood. Am I allowed to be happy? Because when I'm miserable and I'm twining on here like an absolute old man, everyone thinks I'm on the old devil's dandruff. And when I'm happy and positive, people still think I'm on the devil's dandruff. So I must be on the devil's dandruff 24/7. Tell you what, Jesus Christ. And you know what? I'm even using my manners tonight. I'm blowing my nose. You know all that white Peruvian flake that you keep talking about? The finest Peruvian. You know, with the crystals in, and you put it near your nose and it smells like a permanent marker. I know, because I was an addict for 10 years, man. But why am I called the Postman? Because I always deliver, bro. And you watch, guys. Listen, like I say to you, right? Decker and his 3-inch peck. Me, 3-inch? Me? Yeah, have you seen my videos floating about social media contract killer? Take it you haven't, pal. There's no 3 inches here, mush, I'll tell you. That's off the floor, pal. Anyways, yeah, so nobody is forced to buy the fights, man. Not at all. You are not forced. You don't have to. Just wait for the divvies to put it on screen, record it. Just wait for them if you want. The thing is, guys, right? And you got to. I'm telling you now. You do not need to buy the fight. You can watch it screen recorded because they'll do it. But you know what that means? That means I'm winning. Do you know how I've won? Because one of my haters has just went and pressed buy the fight. He's paid his rent, man. Do you get it? What I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? right? So, and it doesn't matter £1. Listen, money means nothing in life, right? You come into the world with nothing, you're going to leave with nothing, right? For me to win isn't £1,000. For me to win is for my haters to pay me just £1, because they have spent all that time slating me, but yet they'll still go out the way to pay £1, and they know it's going to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So they've hated me for that long, but they're still willing to pay for the fight to put on their YouTube channels. Silly boys. Do you want to know something though? The moral of the story is bare-knuckle street fighting brawls will continue. We have lined up our next fights. We are going on the road, and we're bringing entertainment, like a bit like WWE, but with this, it's brutal and it's rough, and you're gonna get black eyes. But it's fair. It's a fair fight. No gangs, no weapons, no guns, just your fists in your head. Okay, and that's it. And you probably see, no, the lads get the bit looked after. We'll go to the pub, or we'll go to a restaurant, get something to eat. Go to the pub at the end of a pint, have a drink with Pepsi, chill out with the lads, have a crack with them. They always make you feel welcome. And yeah, listen, every fight isn't going to be a barnstormer. And you've got to remember, it's called, right? See, when you're paying for this, or if you want to, you're not paying to watch Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. You're paying to watch street fighters. Like, people, like, I don't get it. Look at the title of the goddamn video. Street fighting brawls, not professional boxing brawls. So this is what I don't get. You slate it, but yet, have you ever had a fight in your life? Would you have the guts to get in there and have a scrap and stick the heat on somebody? I don't think so, pal. Because anybody knows what it takes to do it, knows exactly. It takes a lot of guts, and it is tough. And I respect any man that steps in that ring, YouTube or not. They get my respect. So, and when you're, the thing is, you know what it is, guys, as well. You know what I love about it? Because I know what it takes, man. I get scared before fights. All the time. Every fight I've had, I've got scared. Even in the street, man, I get butterflies and a little bit of fear. Like, these lads are turning up. They don't even know the fighting. And they turn up and they're not even bothered, man. I'm just coming to get paid and have a fight. Like, sweet, mate, and go for a pint after it. You know what I mean? Knee divvies, Derek Gibbons, knee divvies, mate. That's Carlisle slang. Because people are saying it comes from Bad Boy Killer Crew. People have been saying it in Carl for years, man. Definitely knee divvies here. Decker, we could watch King. That's the thing, like, nutty. That's it, right, mate. Thank you for making that point, right? I don't get it. King of the Streets. I don't know, right? I think what it is. I think, because I do know the YouTube laws. I think you get 100,000. I think once you get 100,000 subscribers, you are then given a person from YouTube to talk to. So someone manages your account, right? So once you reach 100,000, that's good for YouTube because your revenue is their revenue. So they'll look after you a lot better. That's why a lot of the top podcasters don't get took down, because they have a person's looking after their channel, not a bot, not a robot. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at all the big podcasters, never get struck. Do you know why? Because they've got backup in YouTube offices. But you have to reach 100,000 subscribers. So that's the other trick to the book. If you reach 100,000, you get allocated somebody from the offices to manage your account. So instead of emailing bots all day, you're actually emailing a person one-to-one. But nobody's allowing us, man. Like, nobody is allowing us to move on this journey on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? See if the trolls stopped, and I know they won't. See if they did, I'd happily post them on here. Happily. Because I like YouTube. I like YouTube. We've got a bit of attraction on here. We've got people tuning in to watch. I'd like to do that. I'd like to put them on YouTube. It's a poor do when you've got to pick up and pack your bag and move to another website because idiots on here don't want to see you do well, man. The only good thing about FFM, they don't have guidelines in there. Well, they don't have guidelines for Decareggy because we're in sweet with the old website maker, and we're in with him. And he's, he's sponsoring us as well, which is good. And he's given us a free rein to, as long as we promote his company, we can post what we want up. So you will get some proper, decent, good fights. I think what it is as well, with the violence policies, people keep saying the age restriction is to do with the fighting. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Look at King of the Streets, man. Stamping on people's head and eye gouging people, and they're fully monetized. I know how much they make a month, but I'm not going to say, right? But they don't get restrictions. Do you know why? Because one, they've got someone in the offices that can override it, and two, the privacy guidelines, right? See all this violence, people think, because it's violent, it's over 18. It isn't, man. Look at all the fights on YouTube. Look at all the street fights. Look at all the Bareknuckle fights. Look at all the stuff that gets left on there, beheadings and all that stuff. It stays on there. It's nothing to do because it's nothing to do with we're having backyard brawls. It's to do because we're getting complaints all the time, and we don't have someone in YouTube offices to protect our content. That's what it is. So I hope a few people have took a learning lesson from this tonight, because I know I'm switched on about YouTube. I've done my due diligence, because you've got to, if you're going to be doing a platform, you've got to know the rules and the guidelines. You've got to know what you're doing, because if you don't, it's like take putting an elephant in water, putting someone in water that'll sink. Can elephants swim or not? I don't know, can they? I'm not sure. Sounded a bit stupid there, didn't I? But yeah, so it's like, it's like you're getting fed to the sharks, really, if you don't know what you're doing. So with FFM, they're allowing us to put our content on to get 30% of the revenue. We're promoting them, but we can put our fights up without getting took down. So I like that. Do you not? Well, the people that are complaining of paying £1 for the fight. Tell you what, I'm not paying £1 to you, Decker, man. I'll just wait till someone puts it on YouTube. Spot on, mate. Am I bothered? No. And? Go and watch the old screen recording, man. Go on, Mush. Get over there and watch that screen recording. Yeah? Boom, strike, bang. It's pathetic, man. It's absolutely pathetic. It is. It's just ridiculous. And I know people are on here saying you shouldn't be charging people. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't, because it's YouTube. People are subscribing for content, for entertainment, and enjoying it, having a bit of banter. There was more positives from our first fights than there was negative. The people that are negative probably never had a fight in their life. The people that are positive are the ones that are tuning in. You know what you're getting. Backyard, bare-knuckle street fighting brawls. Street fighting brawls, not professional boxing or professional MMA. Right? It's on the tin. You're buying what you're getting on the tin. You're not buying professional fighters. But if we were allowed to continue on YouTube and collect the revenue, we'd have been in a position to pay the fighters. The thing is, you've got to understand, right? A lot of people know their worth. And I totally respect that with fighters. Know your worth, man. Don't do it for nothing. But to get better fighters on, to get the top lads, professional lads, to do the street fighting, they're very costly. And unfortunately, we're not in a position to do that now. But we will be. And that's what I'm saying. That is why I'm saying we're growing each day and going to get better. Do you know what I mean? We're going to get better. And when we do get in a position financially to pay lads to come on that want big money, we're in a position to do that. And it would nothing better than two proper hard men, two proper well-known hard men having a big old fight, a big old street fight, headbutts, anything. Oh, it's just great entertainment to watch. Two tough men going for it. Like, there's nothing better to see me. When I watch fights, I don't really concentrate on the skill. I concentrate on the heart and the fight in them. It's not how big you are, it's how big the fight is in you. And that's what I look for when I watch lads fight, and I'm like, them two lads the other night that were on stent, and the other lad, heart of lions, man. That's what I like. Don't give up. Jump back up, straight at it again. Can't beat it. But someone said when I want to, we'll actually put on the next fight on FFM on the weekend, and we're actually out filming as well. So it's gonna be a busy weekend. Like, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It's a bit like the podcast when I was on the road with that. I love doing it. It's crazy because I don't know if any of you get this, but sometimes if I go in a supermarket, I get social anxiety. Do you never get that? You feel like you can't breathe sometimes, but then when I go to fights, I don't even get it, man. It's mental. Like, I'm going in Aldi and I'll get social anxiety, but I go down to a fight and I'm sweet. Crazy, man. It just the way the mind works, it's just crazy. I'll probably watch you more. Yeah. Wicked. I'll tempt Dr. Rackpole out retirement. Listen, I'd love to be in a position to bring big people on, but they don't come cheap, do they? Listen, people know the worth, and that doesn't bother me, and I don't argue with that. It doesn't bother me. I know, I get it. I'm a fighter. You know your worth, man. You know what I mean? Someone comes, if you're not bothered about if you want more than that, then know your worth. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might have to break the bank to bring someone big on your channel, but it'll be worth it with the views. But obviously with YouTube, because it's me, they don't allow you to, so they just strike it and do private complaints and all that crap. Because it's me, they don't allow. Well, I'll just I'll stick that link in again, guys. There we go. That's the link. Just click it and subscribe to us for free. You don't have to do it for nothing. I'll put it in a few times so it pops up. There we go. Just click that, guys, and subscribe. Do it again. Just fill in the chat with it now. Do it again. You can just go in the description. It's there anyway. That's it there, guys. That's the one. I'll put it on the screen there. That's the one there. You'll see it going up and down the live chat. It's actually one of the, I think they've put it in the starred comment as well. Click on the star. Can you click on it, guys? Star comment. It's there. Click on that and subscribe for free. I'll be putting content on there like for free as well. But you know what? I like YouTube. I like the live. I like the crack. I like the banter with some of the people coming on. I just want to say thank you. You're going out your way to come on listening to me talking, which I really appreciate, because you could be doing something better with your time, couldn't you? You could, but instead of listening to me, but I appreciate it, like I do. So listen, guys, for now, I'm going to say good night, God bless. What day is it? Tomorrow. Right, I'm up early for cardio. I've got to get this beard off. Tell you what, I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, and then I'll do a nighttime live as well. All right, because it was meant to be the announcement tomorrow, but I've just come out with it all tonight, so I'll have to think of something else to talk about tomorrow. Hopefully something very interesting will happen tomorrow, and there might be another announcement. But yeah, good night, God bless everyone, love you all.